And this isn't even the black market. This is FIFA's own system. $32,970 for one ticket to one football match. But here's the part that will make your blood boil. FIFA didn't just allow this to happen. There's evidence they engineered it. Stay till the end, because this story gets a whole lot worse. The 2026 FIFA World Cup, 48 nations, 104 matches, co-hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico, is the biggest World Cup in history and the most expensive, by a distance. When the USA, Canada, and Mexico originally bid to host this tournament, they made a promise to fans. A seat at the final? Maximum $1,550. That was the promise. FIFA put it in writing. Fast forward to December 2025. The first official ticket sale opens for fan club members only. The cheapest final ticket? $8,000, gone in seconds. And that was just the beginning. By April 2026, the cheapest standard final ticket on FIFA's own platform had climbed to $5,785. The most expensive, $10,990. But then, in May, something happened that nobody could explain. The price didn't just rise, it didn't double, it tripled, overnight. And the strangest part, 44,000 tickets just vanished. Here's what happened, step by step. In May 2026, with the tournament just weeks away, the most expensive Category 1 final tickets on FIFA's own portal hit $32,970, not on some dodgy website, on FIFA.com. Meanwhile, on the Wild West of the secondary market, unofficial resellers, prices went even higher. Reports confirmed Scalpers listing single final tickets for more than $50,000 before fees. Some listings on resale platforms touched $38,000 for a single seat. 4.5 million fans entered the ballot. This is what FIFA gave them. Wait, stop, think about that. 4.5 million football fans around the world applied for the chance to buy tickets. Millions of ordinary people, families, lifelong fans, people who saved for years. And the system that was supposed to serve them turned into this. But then, and this is where it gets genuinely disturbing, something happened in late May that caught the eye of an economist at Boston University. Professor Florian Ederer noticed something strange. In late May, the number of tickets on FIFA's official portal suddenly dropped by 44,000 to under 30,000 available. Then, almost immediately, those same tickets reappeared on StubHub and SeatGeek at prices below FIFA's official rate. But here's the key detail. The seats appeared in massive, contiguous blocks, not scattered pairs, not small groups, huge coordinated chunks. The professor told Newsweek that this pattern is completely inconsistent with ordinary fan resale behavior. His conclusion? FIFA may have been dumping its own inventory onto secondary markets in bulk, deliberately keeping official prices high, while quietly offloading tickets it couldn't sell. So the organization that called Scalpers the enemy might have been the biggest scalper of all. Here's the twist nobody expected. FIFA had spent months publicly attacking ticket scalpers. Gianni Infantino himself, FIFA's president, stood at a press conference and said high prices are necessary to stop the black market. He said lowering prices would only feed scalpers. But the economist data suggests FIFA was doing exactly what it accused scalpers of doing, manipulating supply to control prices for its own financial benefit. And then the attorneys general of 2 American states got involved. And FIFA's response? Unbelievable. Politicians in New York and New Jersey didn't just complain, they acted. The attorneys general of both states launched a formal investigation and issued a subpoena to FIFA, stating officially that ticket prices had far exceeded the prices for any previous World Cup tournament. They want answers. They want documents. They want FIFA to explain itself under oath. The media response was global and relentless. ESPN, The Guardian, France 24, Euronews. Every major outlet ran the story. One headline called it an own goal. Another called it a spectacular failure. The England Supporters Travel Club reported that the cheapest final ticket for English fans, through the official fan club allocation, still cost €3,613. At Euro 2024 in Germany just 2 years earlier, the equivalent seat cost €96. Do that maths. FIFA's response? Gianni Infantino doubled down. He refused to apologize. At his pre-tournament press conference on June 11th, he stood in front of the world's press and said the dynamic pricing system was actually protecting fans from scalpers. He said, and I'm quoting directly here, if you sell it at a lower price point, in this particular market, it would have gone to secondary markets at much higher prices. And where would the money go then? To those who organize secondary markets or black market activities, and not to football. This doesn't just affect World Cup fans. This is a blueprint FIFA can use forever. Here's why this matters to every single football fan watching this, not just the ones trying to get to New Jersey in July. If FIFA gets away with this, if dynamic pricing at these levels becomes the accepted standard for the biggest event in football, this is the future. Every World Cup, every tournament, priced for billionaires. The rest of us watch on TV. This is the moment that determines whether football remains the people's game. There was also this bizarre detail. 2 days before the tournament kicked off, there were reports of 180,000 unsold tickets, 180,000 in the most in-demand tournament in history. FIFA priced people out and then couldn't sell the seats. FIFA did offer one solution, but when you hear what it actually was, you'll understand why fans were even angrier. After the backlash, FIFA introduced what they called a $60 supporter entry tier for every match, including the final. Sounds good, right? Here's the catch. That $60 tier amounts to roughly 10% of each national federation's allocation. We're talking a few hundred seats in stadiums holding 80,000 people. As a pricing fix, it changed nothing. It was a PR stunt, not a solution. So what's my take on all of this? And what angle is nobody else in football media talking about? That's next. Okay, here's where I'm going to give you my honest take. And an angle I haven't seen anyone else cover properly. Everyone is focused on the scalpers. And yes, $50,000 ticket listings are obscene, but the scalpers are not the story here. The story is that FIFA built a system where they are the scalper. They run the official resale marketplace. In the United States and Canada, which hosts 91 of the 104 matches, FIFA is legally allowed to take 30% of every secondary market transaction. 30%. That's not a service fee. That is FIFA monetizing scarcity they created. They set the prices high. They controlled the supply. They collected the resale fees. At every stage of this process, FIFA made money. The man who said he was protecting football from scalpers built the biggest scalping operation in a World Cup history. And here's the reframe that changes everything. Infantino's argument that high official prices prevent scalping is actually backwards. When official prices start at $8,000 and climb to $32,000, the scalpers don't disappear. They just get squeezed out by FIFA itself. FIFA became the secondary market. They just made it official and legal and extremely profitable. The $60 token seats were a masterpiece of optics. Make just enough cheap tickets available to show you care about ordinary fans, while the real money pours in from the $33,000 final listings. It's brilliant, honestly, brutally clever, and completely at odds with every value football is supposed to stand for. Now I want to hear from you. 2 questions. First, do you think FIFA's dynamic pricing system is genuinely protecting football revenue? Or is it a system designed to extract maximum money from the most loyal fans in the world? And second, if this becomes the standard for every future World Cup, would you still try to attend? Or is the stadium experience officially over for regular supporters? Drop your answers in the comments right now. Comment yes if you think FIFA got this right. Comment no if you think FIFA failed football fans completely. I am reading every single one. And here's what I haven't told you yet. This ticket scandal actually connects to something much bigger happening inside FIFA right now, and that's our next video. Because this ticket story is not just about greed, it connects to something even bigger happening at this World Cup, a pattern in how FIFA operates that goes far beyond ticket prices. And that is exactly what our next video covers. Every World Cup controversy, every scandal, every moment FIFA doesn't want you to see. That's what this channel is. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. Next video drops in 24 hours, and trust me, you'll want to be here.